Hello again. It is Friday, it is Flashback Friday time, and today we're doing a Halloween Horror Nights flashback. So I've got my fancy new retro Universal shirt on today in honor of a little Flashback Friday to Halloween Horror Nights 2016. So I've done 2014, 2015, 2017. I figured it was time to dive into 2016, and I chose one of the nights with our group of friends. 2016 was a pretty fun year, even though the houses weren't revolutionary or any that really stuck with me as favorites over time. Good, but not amazing. It was still a fun year as always, and I think this particular night we had some really great memories. So my internet is actually down right now, so I don't know what this is actually titled as far as what I called it on YouTube, but I know it's night 4 with the group because that's what the vlog is titled as far as the save file. So night 4, Halloween Horror Nights 26. Let's do this.
Guys, it is night 3 of this weekend of Horror Nights.
Oh, got night 3 of the second weekend. We went the first weekend as well.
Because it's Crazy Leggings night. Florida has not cooperated with the fact that it's Crazy Leggings night. It's like 96 degrees right now.
Who has been around for a while and remembers that Brittany and I used to do Crazy Legging night.
Cheers, everyone!
Long Island cheers! I think this is the last Crazy Leggings night. And hers aren't even leggings. They're really tights. But I think we retired it after this year because it's just so hot. It's not so bad if it's Crazy Leggings night in October, but September's brutal.
Did you guys make up? Is the lovers quarrel over?
The bromance. Holding pen hangs.
I'm not wearing my sunglasses.
I miss those sunglasses.
I was very excited for this.
Who gave Kyle alcohol? Who did this? I think this is the night that Jeff and Kyle went through Walking Dead going, crab people, crab people.
Liz is such a Texan now. She can't take the Florida heat. That's true. This is a true story. It's not that bad at the moment, so I'm okay with that. But there's still a lot of people here right now. The Stampede.
Jimmy Fallon was under construction. Can always count on Brittany for the comic relief. Who else has a little anxiety right now seeing that many people shoved together given the current situation in the world? Because I do.
There's demonic breadsticks. Brittany says it's really cute right now because she's losing her voice. It's so cute. It's adorable. Sing Hello Darkness, my old friend. Hello Darkness, my old friend. It's so adorable.
What house? I can't remember what house was first that year.
Oh, yes, it was. I can guarantee it was. We're going into Exorcist.
Yeah, I don't know what Mike said, but he said something I had to cut out. Oh, there you go. The Exorcist. Survive or die.
Dance with each other. That moment.
I liked part of the zone.
There's nobody in your zone.
I liked the different factions and how they had a little bit of a different story. And I liked the clash they had at Cast Change.
Mother will protect you.
But yeah, the mother stuff was a little weird.
Mother.
Mother.
Join Mother. I know. He just licked his his lips with his chainsaw. I'm a little worried. I don't know see how Mother's gonna protect me.
Oh yes, this guy. So intense.
Your eyes are very pretty.
Like Jordan looks so uncomfortable.
I know. Do they want to keep us? I know. Or are they trying to? I would feel better. I would feel better about the whole Mother situation if I didn't feel like I was getting murdered. every
Yeah.
second.
What's up, Mother?
Like, I'm not voting. They're very suspicious. Very suspicious characters.
Grab people.
The girls behind us right now. We're so scared this whole thing. It was awesome. And she found Kyle and crab people.
I knew it. Jeff had 2 Long Islands in the holding pen that night. He and Crab people. Crab people.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Join along. Sing the crab song. Snip, snip, crab. Get that crab chopper.
We're doing
Oh dear.
Ghost Town now. Cole is back
Cole.
with us again. Cole's here. And ready for some Ghost Town and I said back off. And Brittany's here. Bernie? Brittany. Oh, Brittany. The little voice was like, Bernie's here. I'm like, wait, what? Bernie? He's not here. Or are you talking about that Bernie? Oh. We got both Bernies. Neither Bernie is with us anymore. But yeah, it's time for some Ghost Town. And where's my goal? I said back off. I said back off.
This house did have the best cues. So quotable.
I saw Cole go running out of the house.
Cole always ends up next to you, not behind you, next to you.
Poor Brittany and her voice.
I just saw Cole go running.
Oh no. He done broke it.
That house isn't the scariest house, but it's definitely one of the most scenic.
It was fun. I love that courtyard
I think I
scene.
took part of the house with me.
He's like, oh, you again. I knew a couple people in the zone. I think we'll see them later on. Obviously, we all know this guy. Acid assault.
What's him in here?
Oh, get him. He said it. Yeah, it was him.
Get him. You're being stalked, Jeff. You're being stalked. I like dystopias, you know. It works.
Mother sucks. I hate Mother.
Jeff was just asking for it that day. That was one of my scarecrows. So the scarecrow that was a scarecrow 2 years in a row, that was him. Not a scarecrow for once. These costumes were so cool. The lighting was awesome. We just never spent any time there because it was just so packed and the sets made it even harder to get through there. So it's unfortunate because it was a really interesting zone and I love the sets. Just too hard to watch.
It is really good at night.
The masks look better at night too, for sure.
Oh, I think it's Catherine.
I love that one. That one was so cool. I didn't know anyone in that zone though, that I know of.
A chance now, where you won't stand a chance of liking this house.
Oh, burn.
It's funny because it's true.
Look at Birdie's face.
Except for Cole apparently liked it.
Cool.
I really want to be Chance.
You kind of sound like her now. You could.
I might, yeah. Jack is mine!
You could totally be Chance right now with that voice. Oh, good times.
Yeah, this was just a shame.
Yay.
This is just a shame.
I don't think I'm gonna do the glasses this time. I think I'm gonna do it without glasses.
Just
I've heard it's
Chance
better
deserved
without
better.
glasses. We'll find out.
And I think she would have gotten
I
it
will
this
let you guys
year
know.
if it had happened. Because I think she was going to be in the Icon's house. Still didn't like it. True. There's Brianna again. Brianna? I think it's Brianna. Different year, same zone. Probably a different chainsaw. No rhythm.
Jeff just told me he had a pretty mouth. He's like, oh yes I do, sir. Come on over. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Why, yes I do.
Why, yes I do. Just come on over. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was already at 45 minutes somehow.
Not worth it.
Doing Halloween 2. We had to skip Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was already at a 45-minute wait.
We had some good times in this house.
So now we're at Halloween 2 and it's still daylight.
Even though it wasn't the best house, we had some really fun memories
Oh God.
in this house. And in this queue. We always have fun in this queue for whatever reason. It's one of the most annoying, but we always have fun there. Probably because there's always music. So you always get dancing scenes like that. Halloween 2.
Oh, I love that house. It's not as good as the original Halloween just because of lack of sets. Like, that's not their fault. The actors in there are killing
I think that's what made it fun. Was the
That's
actors
awesome.
were just great.
Both casts, I think. I think we've seen both. And
I think we have seen both, yeah.
We had some
killing
really
it.
fun times with those Michael Myers.
The one that's gotten me every single time didn't get me today, but that's okay. Because they got those girls that are behind me right now. And oh, the screams. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I was yelling, I'm like, not today! And he got them instead, so
Not today.
it was totally
I don't think you're reaching.
What did you do?
just breaking things.
Somebody broke it yesterday.
You're not invited back.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have it.
This is why. Do you want ants? Because it's how you get it.
That was the running joke.
Jordan didn't even know that that's our joke from this trip. Jordan didn't even know. Jordan, you have to hear this. We've been saying that all week.
Our Airbnb, the first night we stayed at, we left some cookies or something on the counter and we came out the next morning, there were ants everywhere. So the whole trip, it was like, do you want ants?
Is that it? All I know is, once again, blue barracudas.
Blue
Blue
barracuda!
barracudas.
Crocodile! A really, really, really fun house. Very claustrophobic.
Powdered food.
Talking about how Liz is not made to be an astronaut.
Definitely not an astronaut.
So I shouldn't ride Red Red Rocket because I'm not ever going to be an astronaut, so I don't need that simulator. I don't need that in my life.
Nope.
Also,
Stand by that.
we're waiting for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Cole's first time. So this should be good.
Not a fan. Not a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just not my jam. I just don't care for it at all.
That was good.
I did like to sneak film at the exit to try to get these final scares. Just like that.
You got Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good times. I was waiting for him to get Cole, and he did.
How did you guys
Good.
feel about Texas Chainsaw
It was
possibly
good.
being at this year's event?
Still pretty
Which will be
low on
next
my
year's
list, though,
event.
as far as the house.
What do you think? Well, back at nighttime. Look at the fog and the lighting, sound effects. Just a cool zone. And the lightning. Very neat. Ugh.
Oh,
You saw nothing? But we're back at Richter's.
we're in Richter's.
As you do.
Respects The curse. Brandon's here now.
Brandon always shows up when we're at Richter's, apparently. Halfway through our lap around, he just joins us at Richter's.
Where's Gwen's window?
Everyone note Gwen's window.
This one?
There you go, Gwen. You watched the last one. We'll see if you watch this one. There's your window.
Oh, story
Where the
time.
Richter's curse all began.
Did you get it? Oh. He did?
Oh,
You've been inducted.
the curse got Jeff.
New person. Welcome to the curse.
Told you, that's the chair.
Yeah.
That's the chair that gets everyone.
It will fall on you. Paid respects. Richters, the curse is real, and we paid our respects, so we are allowed to do another year of Horror Nights now because Richter's curse.
I just realized where we went wrong. We didn't go to Richter's last year. We cursed Horror Nights. We didn't go to Richter's. I just had the epiphany. This is the ultimate Richter's curse. Oh, we failed. We failed. Back from the fog.
Ah, poor Bruce. Chilling here by yourself.
Bruce. Oh, you're on the bottom. Sorry. Can't show you. Back into Survive or Die. Probably in the search of some friends. Ah, yes. So this is my favorite scarecrow. The other scarecrow, who has since retired. But you'll see he comes right up to me, I believe. Maybe not in this time, another time. That's him. He was an escort for that, so he probably couldn't come up to me that time. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. You're gonna get kicked in the face, guaranteed, but I appreciate it. I love actors who will commit. Love that. Let's do another lap. We've been there for a while. Brandon!
Hi.
We have a phrase. I don't know if I say it. Do I say it? No, he's just stalking me.
I'm like walking right into someone.
We have a phrase we usually say to each other, but I didn't say it that time. I'll save it for if there's another vlog with him in it, because probably is. Oh, that was Horror Night's boyfriend. Horror Night's boyfriend.
Ah! I don't like that, but
I haven't told the story of Horror Night's boyfriend yet because I haven't done a vlog from 2012. But whenever I do the vlog from 2012, I'll explain it. But his nickname is Horror Night's boyfriend.
I know it's the minion. I'm pretty sure. Okay, bye.
He also has retired. So he is no longer doing Horror Nights, unfortunately. Haven't seen him in a few years. Party City Ghost! Don't do that.
Not cool,
That makes
not
me
cool.
so angry. I'm angry if you're using your flashlight, but if you're purposely trying to blind an actor, you're a bad person. Just putting it out there. So rude. Party City Ghost!
That's
Party City Ghost!
Look at him go! The king! The real MVP of 18.
I have a feeling one of my favorite moments is coming up. I'm pretty sure it was this night. Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Oh,
Ooh,
that got me. That
it's
got
gotta
me.
be. Yes, yes it is. It is.
It's gotta be.
I'm so excited.
You gonna do it?
I don't know.
Wacky inflatable arms. Do it.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, that was
Yes!
good.
He's the best.
Love it.
He's the best.
Love it.
Really stick out though.
He's the best.
One of my favorite moments by far.
That was the best.
I love fucking snowboard.
So we're going back to do Tomb again. Look at this. Look at this line. Look at this. Let's look. Oh, well, now we're gonna stop. But look at this line.
You love it. You
Okay,
love
no
when the end of the night the lions start to die down.
It's our favorite house.
That's the way to do
This is
it.
best.
Liz gonna get scared.
Yes, guaranteed in this house.
If we pretend we're scared, will we get more scared?
I don't have to pretend in this house. I always get scared.
That's true.
There's no pretending it's reality. Oh, that's better.
I'm so
That's not. That's better.
Very good. Is it in the same vein as the same?
Such a fun house.
So, it's posted at a 20-minute wait.
No line.
This is actually
You love it.
a 0-minute wait.
So exciting to see that.
There is
Because
no
even
line.
if you don't love a house,
No
it's
line.
fun to
Never
repeat
line.
houses anyway. So,
No line.
especially if you're in it essentially by yourself. Like, that's the best way.
Look,
For me, at
see how
least,
many
I love
lines
when it's just our group.
they're prepared for?
We're doing it solo or just two people because you get all the attention, you get all the scares. So good.
It's wonderful. I love it. Empty.
I love to see it.
Shot.
And then we went all the way back across the park to do Ghost Town. And then finally went into Vamp 55. Which we had somehow missed all night. But you guys know I loved this zone. Loved it.
Halloween, and it said 5 minutes, and now the sign is off. So not sure what that means, but oh, it's back.
think-
Okay, we're good. We're good. 5-minute wait. Before I forget, we did Ghost Town Cast B at like 12:20 at night, so almost the end of the night. They killed it. Cole got a high five from the I said back off later. It was
I'm
awesome.
pretty sure at this point that
Every
Jeff and
single
Mike
person on
have
that
gone back to the
cast
hotel.
was
because our
jumping
feet were
out at
killing
and
us,
I do not like to focus
but it was
on
the
my
last
vision
night with the
because
group, I believe.
phobia.
And so I was like gonna stick it out through the entire night no matter what because I believe it was their last
Every
night.
single person on that
So
cast was jumping out
Look
at
how
us, and not
sweaty
only
I
just
am.
jumping out, but in our faces.
So good.
So intense.
Good Lord,
and
the
that's
sweat.
amazing at 12:20 night because you know they're tired.
that's what happens
They've been
in
doing this for a few
September
nights in a
during
row.
the September
all
night.
night long, and they killed it. So
It gets
Cassie,
hotter
I
after
wish you were
midnight
Cast A.
sometimes because the breeze dies down and it's
We
just
see you
humid.
at the beginning of every night because we see Cast A every time, and not to knock Cast A, they're doing pretty good, but they could up the intensity to match Cast B because A+ for Cast B.
Is that
Look at
Brittany's
this.
brother with us?
Look at this.
I forgot he joined us.
They've even taken down the queue. So we're walking through here and we're talking about meeting
Now I'm trying to see if that is
And
Brittany's
Cole's like,
brother.
"It's so cool to meet people from online." I'm like,
He-
yeah,
I can't see past Cole's arm.
because that's totally how we met. And he totally forgot.
We've gotten to that point. We
That we-
forgot how we met.
Yeah, it is
Forgot that we
Brittany's
met
brother.
through YouTube. I'm like, yeah, Cole. It must be cool.
Hold on, I want to rewind.
That's cool.
I was talking over
RIP tour. We
and
thought we
I
had this
missed
to
the part of what
ourselves.
Cole was saying.
Walking through here and we're talking about meeting people. And Cole's like, it must be so cool to meet people from online. I'm like, yeah. Because that's totally how we met. And he totally forgot.
We've gotten to that point. We
That we-
forgot how we met.
He forgot that we met through YouTube. I'm like, yeah, Cole. It must be cool.
It was cool.
Oh, RIP tour. We thought that we had this to ourselves.
Oh, whatever.
Why does Halloween have the best soundtrack? Why? My bad humming. One last trip through Vamp 55 for some spooks.
That was good timing.
I believe at this point I am heading out. I think they stayed and I am heading out. Doing a scare count for that one particular scare actor.
Even better.
The commitment though, really. that's a good night for sure.
Just got
Aw.
a package from Jack.
Look at my old in card.
And
Okay, so that was night 4 of my trip to Halloween Horror Nights 26 back in 2016. Was a super fun night for sure. Some familiar faces. Again, as you can tell from my review, no house that I absolutely loved that year. Tomb was really good in the moment, but then when you have Scarecrow the next year, it kind of overshadowed anything we thought about Tomb, which I still like Tomb in the last decade. It was definitely one of the better houses, but Scarecrow the next year in the same spot was just perfection. So it's hard to compare, but definitely a fun night. And that means I have gone through 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. So what do you guys think? Should I do 2012, 2013, or 2018 in the next one of these Horror Nights videos I do? Leave me a comment down below and let me know your vote, and I will see you guys then. Bye.